Peace, family, peace, beloved, peace to the gods on the earth. Glorious day, grand rising, rich rising. Welcome back to your SHU Kinetic Yoga Instructional Flow. My name is Ness. Welcome. For those of us who are joining at the top of the day, thank you, grand rising, and I hope today is a blissful, beautiful day. And for those of us who are joining at the end of the day, I hope your day was abundantly full with love, care, protection, and I want to say completion, abundantly completed. I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope everything that you wanted to do and set out for the day was complete to the level and capability that you wanted it to be. Thank you for returning back to your practice. Today's practice will have an influence on a raw salutation B. So you'll see a video, you'll see a tutorial of our raw salutation A. This will be our raw salutation B. Both salutations will be revisited throughout the SHU Kinetic yoga sequencing. So these are just sequences that are for your disposal to return, to check in, and or to reference to. Thank you once again for joining, and let's join our mat. Let's join on our mat. All you need today, family, once again, is you, your breath, your space, your mat, and always great to have blocks close to hand. I have a water bottle that's over there, but you'll grab some water. I suggest maybe saving the water till after you're done all your sequencing, all your flows, just so that the water, whenever we are doing either back bendings or which are included into yoga in the sequencing, whenever we are doing these back bends, we are actually like pulling and compressing the muscles, our intestines with each other, against each other. So doing this, family, what it does, it turns on our digestion and gets our bowels, our stomach moving. So added water to that is going to intensify the bowel movement and our stomach movement that occurs. So whenever you're practicing, I always suggest to save your water to maybe nearing the end, so just in case you don't need to run to the bathroom in sequence. But if you do run to the bathroom, who cares? Anything other than that, I am glad to open and share this space with you today. Let's join our mat. I'm gonna move my blocks to the top of the mat. I'm not too sure if I'll use mine today, but it's always great to have them in handy. From here, what I want you to do, family, is that we're gonna enter into, we're gonna face the top of our mat. We're gonna enter into some little hip opening sequencings to start the sequence, and then enter into our raw salutation, and then have a cool down. So first, let's extend our legs into plow pose. Sorry, it's a stab pose, extending long through our legs, and we're gonna frame our body with our right and with our left hand. We're just gonna take some easy movements just to warm up the body. From here, family, we're gonna go to a simple forward fold, working our hamstrings, and just because in case it is early or at the end of the day, bend your knees. Pick your knees off the ground, drive your heels into the ground. I want you to inhale. Here, extend through your arms and grab onto your big toes with your index and middle finger. If you can't reach your big toe, grab onto your pant, grab onto your calf, your ankle, wherever is accessible for you. And just allow your head to drop into this cave shape that you have made for yourself. We're going to stay here for a little bit, close to 10 breaths, just to open up our lower back, release our hamstrings. Maybe start to work to a straight leg pose, straight leg position. And if you feel like you're rounding your back too much, like so, if you're almost like arching your back so it becomes like a C instead of an L shape, what you want to do is bend your knees, family. And bending your knees here is going to give you more, not only room, but accessibility to the front posterior chain of your hips. So you're going to bend and you're going to lift through the front body. Lifting through the front body is going to help you elongate through the back body, and that will keep you straight. And over time, gradually, you'll be able to straighten out those legs. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Let's maintain that connection of our tip of our tongue to the roof of our mouth, to the roof of our mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. That's 3. Great job. Maybe on the inhales, you're elongating through the back body, lifting the chest, lifting the sternum, and then exhaling, dropping back down. Inhale, lifting yourself up. This is just a simple variation that you can take. You don't have to take it. Exhale, drop back down. Inhale, we lift. This is 6, and we drop. Stay here now for the remainder. Release the big toes, slide your hands down to frame your front body, or frame your side, sorry. From here, what I want you to do, we're gonna go to next is bend that right knee into your chest. Once you bend that right knee into your chest, grab onto the right foot with the left hand. And as you start pulling that left foot towards your left collarbone, your right knee is gonna spill out towards the top right of the mat. That's perfect. Place that left ankle, that left foot on top of that left thigh, okay? So from here, we're gonna now reach forward with our right hand. Inhale, extend long through the right palm, right hand, and reach for the outer edge of that left foot. Good job. Hold on to that left foot with that right foot with the left hand. Left foot's being held with the right hand. Sorry, somebody left and rights right now. You can bend that right elbow outside to draw you in further. Exhale, release the bind with the right hand and left foot, and place the right hand outside of the right hip. Bend the left knee and place the left hand outside of the left hip. From here, what I want you to do is drive your chest, lift your chest towards your right shin. Activate the right foot by pointing the right toes towards the sky above us. Great. Now from here, maybe take some minimal movements, dropping from side to side. Allow that right foot to touch the outside of the left mat. If it doesn't, don't worry. It's the energy. It's the intention that counts. Great work. Last drop. Good. Lift it back into your chest. Flex the foot. Extend the left leg. Extend the right leg. Opposite side. Great work. Bend the left knee. Cross it over the right knee. And what's important too, families, is you're not just bending at the knee. We're actually rotating through the left hip. So press the left hip down and try to pull it back into its socket, okay? You might feel the left hip actually want to slide toward the left. Energetically pull that left hip back by elongating the back body, by drawing in through the front. Great work. From here, hold on to that left foot with the right hand. Grab onto the outside of the right foot with the left palm. Now I gotta really make sure that I'm rotating from my hip and not just bending at my knee. To protect my knee, I'm flexing my toes towards the front part of my mat. You can actually press into the soles of your foot here, giving yourself a little release through your feet. Great work. Release that bind. Place the left hand outside the left hip. Keep the cross with the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Start to activate through the left foot by pointing it towards the sky, lifting that chest up, open and spread through the palms to protect the wrist. Drop over to the right, bring it back to your center. Let's do it 3 more times. Drop over to the right, back to the center. Last time. Right, bring it in, last one. Good job. Extend the right leg, release the bind, the cross of the left foot. From here, family, keep your hands where exactly they are. We're going to reverse plank pose. We'll revisit that hip stretch right after. So pointing, bring your toes to touch. Your big toes are kissing, they're touching. I want you to point your toes towards the sky first, towards Mother New. From there, allow your toes to flex and point forward. So now you're pressing the tops of your feet down, okay? Working our calves, working the front parts of our ankles. Grip the earth. From here, I want you now to lift by pressing through your palms, but also driving your heels down. And as your heels down, your heels are driving down, your toes are gonna reach forward. We're gonna hold this reverse plank for 5. Lifting our hips for 4. Protecting our neck by not dropping our head. Protect it, keep it level. 2, 1, and we drop. Great work. Bind the left ankle over the right knee the same way we just had it. From here, we're going to do some variation of bridge lifts, okay? And if this is too much for you, stay exactly where you are. Just work on that compression, okay? So we're gonna work on our extension by lifting our hips, driving our right foot into the ground, and flattening out our front body. Exhale, we drop back down. Compression by driving our chest towards our thigh. Let me lift. Exhale, bring it back in. Take any readjustments when necessary. Take your time. And you drop. Last one. And you drop. Work on that compression by bringing your chest to meet your shin. If it doesn't meet, don't worry, and release. Whoa. Extend the left, extend the right, cross the right over the left. Opposite side. Planting our palms. Open up your hands so they protect the wrist. Drop your left foot to the ground. Releasing, stretching, drop, relift. Keeping active on that right foot. You can feel your triceps already turning on. Whoa. Last one. And we lift. And release back down. Extend the left. Drop the right. Bring your big toes to kiss, bring them to connect. Roll your shoulders to the back body. Spread your right palm open. Spread your left palm open. Fingertips are facing forward. Reverse tabletop. And we press. And we drop. Great work. Maybe release your hands. Circle them around. Let's go right leg this time. Right leg's gonna cross over the left foot, or the left knee. Bend that left knee. Work on that compression before we work on that flexion. Maybe you rotate your hands the opposite direction. See how it feels. Press into the left foot and we lift. Protecting our shoulders by rolling them back and drop back down. A little faster. Drop back down. Keep that cross. Keep that bind. Drop down. 2 more. Last one. Drive your hips up. Lead with the right hip. Keep the hips level. Then we drop. Work on that compression by driving your chest towards your shin. Shin's gonna want to press off the ankle that's bind with the thigh. Great work. Release the left leg long. Release the right leg long and switch to the opposite side. Whoa, you might feel a great release of that right thigh. I know I am. I know my digestion is turning on. Let's bend the right knee. Now my left knee is my left hip is a little bit more restricted than my left hip. So I gotta give myself a little bit more room when I'm going through these bridge lift variations on this side. Planting through the right foot and we lift. And we drop. Driving through our left hip primarily first, and then our right is gonna level out. We drop. Try to have those square hips. That comes with leveling out the hips. 2 more. Working our triceps. Good job. Last one. Really press through the right foot. Press through the right foot. Press through the right glute. Lift the left glute. Lift the right glute. and we drop. Compression. Whoa. Exhale, we release through the right leg. Release to the left leg. Wow. That was a great sequence. From here, go to some simple leg lifts. I love these. These are just, that's a nice little way to release our back, but also release through our hips. So I like to do, let's give myself some more room here. I like to take my blocks, both on tower positions, on the higher positions. I plant my palms outside of my hips, and I just work this lifting and dropping of our thigh, and this helps with my lower back, but also helps with the lengthening of our hamstrings and the strengthening of our hip flexors. So let's plant our palms, and make sure your blocks are like, I want to say 4 inches outside of your ankles. Planting our blocks, they're aligned with each other. We're gonna lift the left foot, glide the left foot over the left block and drop it. Just simple. And we're gonna take the right foot. Right foot's gonna do the same thing over the right block and drop it. Now you're almost like in this wide-legged C. Let's go the right leg first. Lift the right leg, drop it inside. Lift the left leg, drop it inside. Let's go right leg first, drop it to the outside. Left leg, drop it to the outside. Keep those feet active, keep them pointing towards Mother New. Drive your seat down. Let's see if you can challenge yourself with no hands. Left leg drops in. Left leg drops out. Right leg drops out. Right leg drops in. Left leg drops in. Right leg drops out. Left leg drops out. Left foot drops in. Right foot drops in. Now go a little bit faster. Try not to lean so far back. Stay upright, stay straight. And if you can't, use your hands. Left. Right. Right. Left. Right. Left. Left. Right. Right. Left. Left. Right. Oh, left. Right. Right. Left. Great work. Let's go one more round. Right. Left. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Way. Right. Way. Great work. Let's move those blocks out of our way for now. I'm not going to use them readily. From here, let's make our way to our all fours, which way is comfortable for you. I want you to honor that way and meet me back into your all four position. From here, we're going to release through our front hip flexor one more time, like traveling into this puppy pose. So we're going to extend our arms out long, okay? And our shins are our hips are directly stacked on top of our knees, and our knees are directly underneath our hips. This is our alignment here. That's going to help not only enter the asana, but also help us keep us safe, okay? So as we look forward, we're crawling our hands toward the top of our mat, and energetically we're going to push off of the soles of our palms to send our hips back and to stack, give myself some more room, and stack ourselves on top of our knees and feel the stretch that's happening on the outside of your hip, but also in the front part of the hip. It might feel intense. Lowering our chest as low as it can go, lowering our crown as low as it can go. Press your hips back, family. Press it back. One, exhale, look up. Tent your right hand, then tent your left hand. You see the difference now entering puppy pose. In the same way, just with tented hands. Driving your chest down, sending your hips back. Keep them stacked on top of your knees. Exhale. Let's go into our Sphinx pose by bringing our knees in towards each other, sliding our hands, our forearms into our Sphinx posture with our chest planted on top of our thighs. You can have your hands facing Mother New or rooted into the earth that is Father Gek. Eyes looking forward. This is not your child's pose. This is a Kemetic Sphinx pose that resembles the Mirus, which is the pyramids that are in commit. Great work. Let's go to that thoracic posture by sliding our hands closer to our knees. And now we're just stacked on top of our shins. You can remove the skin from your knees just to help with some space. Excellent work. Let's plant our palms down to the ground. Great work. Let's tuck both toes underneath. We're gonna lift our knees up off the ground. And from here, you're gonna slide, glide, press, extend your hips towards the sky above us, towards Mother. Your knees might still be bent here. If they are, that's perfectly fine. Keep pressing through your palm to glide your hips up. Now lower the heels down. Lower your heels. If they don't touch the ground, that's cool. And our pyramid downward dog. Good job. Wave to your plank pose by lifting your heels, come to the tops of your toes. Now you're in the top of a push-up and or plank. Good job. Now you can choose to lower your knees and take your push-up, or you can stay upright, take your push-up here, and meet us back into your plank, okay? So if you took your push-up down, exhale back up, slide to your pyramid pose. And if you're on your knees, I'll do the next sequence on my knees just to give you a great example. Lift your heels, drop your knees in 5, 4, 3. Hold it. 2, hold it. 1, drop your knees. Good job. Inhale here at the top of your push-up. Exhale, we drop. Inhale back up. Keep your toes tucked and just slide yourselves to a pyramid. Do that for 2 more rounds. Good job. Lift your heels, slide to your plank, push up. Press back up. Slide to your plank. Good job. Your pyramid, sorry. Lift the heels, slide to your plank. Push up. Pyramid, biceps rotating forward. Hands spread out apart. Inhale, plank. Exhale, push up. Slide to your pyramid, so good. Lift your heels, drop your knees in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Untuck your toes, sit back to your thoracic posture. Stacking yourself on top of your shins. Maybe build it a little sweat, a little heat there from those push-ups, from the plank to the pyramid. Maybe you're looking for some more. Maybe right now is all you need. Whatever your reality is, honor it, family. Let's stack our hands back in our tabletop position. Just gonna work our wrist a little bit. I want you to flip your right palm to face the point towards your knees. Leave the left hand going forward. Just rock back and forth here. Taking it easy. Relaxing. Let's flip. Switch sides. Right hand forward. Left hand back. Just rocking back and forth. Rocking back and forth. Maybe go into little circles. Whatever you do on the other side, do it on the other side. Just flip your hands going forward. Let's tuck our toes this time and sit on our heels. Great work. So our toes are tucked, sitting on our heels, lifted chest, lifted sternum. Our hands can be on our thighs, body with each other, whatever works for you right now. Great work. Untuck your toes this time. You might want to get a block here to just help you with your height. Sliding it underneath your seat if you need it. And if not, just remove the block. here. So inhale, hands will raise above us. We're gonna look at the soles of our palms. Palms are raised above us. From here, interlace your hands. Press your palms, your knuckles above your crown. Exhale, round your spine. So now that your hands are in line with your eyesight, coming to almost like a cat pose. Inhale, we open up our chest. Exhale, we round. Now, at any time, you can remove that block and just be on your shins and your knees. Inhale, we raise. Exhale, we round. Let's go two more. Inhale, we raise. Exhale, we round. Last one. Inhale, we raise. Looking up. Exhale, we round. Bring your hands to your heart space. Release your palms back down to the ground. Great work. Tuck your toes, family. Lift your knees and slide to your pyramid pose. So good. Maybe walk it out. So walk it out. So walk it out. Okay. Start singing. Inhale, slide to your plank pose here. From here, family, do switch it up a little bit. Drive that left knee into that left elbow. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2. On one step back. Right foot now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Pyramid pose momentarily. This is going to be used as our rest position for now. Slide to your plank. Let's go right side first. 1, 2, 3. Connecting with our elbow. 4, 5. Send it back. Use your hip flex here to keep that leg up. Send it back. Pyramid pose. Great work. You can do it. You got one more round in you. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Inhale, bring your left knee to the left elbow. Squeeze it. Good. Left back, right forward. Work your abdominals, work your core. Plank to pyramid. From pyramid, lift your heels, return to your thoracic or your child pose. If your wrists start feeling a little tight, stretch them out a little bit. Inhale deeply. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Plant your palms. Return back to your plank. Only thing is now, we're going cross body. Sorry guys. Going cross body. So right's going to meet our left. In your plank, in your pyramid, slide to your plank. Bring your knee to your chest and cross. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Middle. Send it back to your plank. Go the other side. Left, right. Keep it up. Use your abdominals. Use your core muscles. Send it back. Good job. Pyramid posture. Lift your heels. Let's go back to our plank, family. You can do it left first, left to right. Exhale, send it back. Right leg. See if you can lift it higher. Squeeze it even tighter. Good. Plank to pyramid. So many P's. Really working, building up a sweat. Doing great. From your pyramid to your plank, right first. Last one. Higher, higher, higher. Send it back. Last one. Plank, pyramid. Lift your heels, look forward. Make your way to the top of your mat.
big toes touching, big toes kissing. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, we forward. Fold. Glide yourself up to a standing posture. Inhale, hands above our crown. Exhale, hands on our heart space. So good, family, so good. Stay exactly where you are. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose. 2 more. Last one, inhale. Exhale. So good. Now, you want to make sure that you have enough space on your mat. You want to bring yourself up to like the top quarter of your mat, still leaving room for your hands, but also maybe a little bit more room than just your hands. Maybe it's your hand placement and then like another complete hand placement, or maybe it's a hand placement and a half. From here, we're going to our raw salutation B. So inhale, sliding up to our mountain, hands are dropping by our sides, palms pressing, going forward, okay? Grip the earth with all 10 toes. Lift all 10, place all 10. Really feel the engagement from the root and where we start from, which is our feet. So always ensure that your feet are active and they're actively pulling the energy from from the root, from the ground underneath us to energize the vessel that is above. Okay, perfect. Glide your hands above your crown. Exhale, hands at your heart space. Inhale, we sweep back up. Hands above our crown. I want you to forward fold this time over your thighs. All right, big toes could kiss, they could touch, or they could be slightly separated. Shift all the weight into your left foot. Extend the right leg long behind you. Now, it's okay if your right leg's down right here, or if it's not and you're just stepping back like this, that's perfectly fine. Wherever you are, that's amazing. And once again, family, by all means, grab your blocks here. What we're gonna do for this round, what I'm gonna do for this round is actually show you with the blocks. So right hands are planted on the highest position of the blocks, and my left foot is planted with all my weight's on my left foot. We're shifting our right leg back to extend. Gotta readjust these pants here. So we're gonna crunch, bring that right knee to that right elbow like we just did in our plank pose, but now we're just standing on one foot. Talk about elevation, ascension, and transmutation. Exhale, touch the right knee to the right elbow. We're going 3 more rounds. 3, wow. 4, even better. 5, excellent. Extend the right leg back. Drop the right toes. Keep those right toes tucked. Slide the left foot forward if you need to, family. Find yourself in a nice low lunge. Inhale. Hands dangling by your sides or remain, keep them on blocks. Drive the left hamstring back and pull the right hip forward. Half splits, bending that right knee, straightening that left leg out. Curling your toes towards your face, towards Mother New, towards the sky above us. And you can also walk your hands back so you can flatten out again. Once and remember, at the beginning, we were speaking about rounding our spine and really the difference between rounding and keeping it straight. So if you want to just walk your hands back, walk them back. If you want to walk your blocks back, walk them back as well. Good. Bend back into the left knee. Plant your hands on the ground. If you're using blocks, plant your hands on the blocks. Drive through the big left toe. Lift, glide, slide. Press the right heel back behind you, the same way it came. Exhale, bring it into your chest. Step forward with the right foot. Wow. Great work. Let's go to the left side right away. Left hand, right hand on the block. Inhale, extend the left leg. We crunch for 1, for 2, wow. For 3, great work. 4, great work. 5, work that hamstring. Extend it back. Drop the left toes down. Drop the right knee down. We're pulling back. Next round's gonna be a little bit different. Pulling back on our right hip, gliding forward with our left hip. Remember that our salutations are repeated 5 to 7 times. For today, we're gonna go to 7. Exhale, extend the right leg long. Make sure your weight isn't transferred all to the left side. And if you're
If you're having a hard time to notice if it is, you'll notice by your right thigh starting to cave in towards your left groin. Slide the right thigh back in alignment so that the hips are aligned with each other. You might need to walk your hands back here and work on that alignment. You might need to prop yourself onto some blocks. Look at your blocks like at the front of the mat. Bend back into the right knee. Plant both hands. Drive the left thigh up behind you. Bend it into your chest and drop it down. Big toes kiss, big toes to meet. Now every time we repeat the left and right side, we're going to a vinyasa. So plant your palms, plant your fingertips onto the blocks or the floor. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step, hop, walk yourself back. Take your push up. Drop your knees, drop your elbows. Watch it. Pyramid pose, 5 breaths. You're doing so good. We got 6 more rounds of that. You can do it. You can do it. New day. It's a new day of challenge. New day of exploration. Lift your heels, look forward. Bring yourself to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, we fold. Glide yourselves up to a mountain. Stand, roll your shoulders to the back body. Swinging your hands above your crowns. Exhale, hands at our heart space. Great work. Let your hands drop right down the side this time. We're going to repeat that same cycle. I'll let you know when we're adding on to it. Just trying to... There he is. Okay. Inhale, swing your hands above your crown. Palms connect above us. Lift your chest. Pull the belly button to meet the spine. Spine to meet the belly button. Exhale, we fold. Tongue connect to the roof of our mouth. Extend the right leg. Let's go for our crunches. 1, maybe go the inside of the arm this time. 2, have fun with it. Work on the extension of the foot. 3, pull the belly button in. 4, 5, hold it. Extend it. Drop it down. Keep the toes tucked. Now let's raise our hands above our crown. Low lunge, hands above. Flatten out the front body. Exhale, half splits. Nice. Feels good. Bend back into the left foot. Drive your right foot behind you. Bring it to the chest. Step it down. Right foot, plant hands. Crunch to the inside if you did it on the other side. Nice. Last one. Drop it back. Drop it down. Drop your right knee. Inhale, swing. Both hands above your crown. Maybe look at the sky above us. Half splits. Pull that right hip back to align with the left hip. Gosh, that's really ironing and massaging out our ligaments and tendons. Bend back into the right knee. Drive the left foot up. Remember our vinyasa. Bring it into the chest. Drop the left foot down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. We fold. Inhale here. Take your push up. Knees, elbows drop. Slide to your OODJA. Exhale. Pyramid pose. You're doing so good. 5 breaths here. Let your head just drop and get heavy. Let your shoulders slide to the back body. And let your weight transfer to your hamstrings and your glutes. Try to take the weight off of your hands by pressing through the palms. Look forward, lift heel, jump, step, hop, teleport yourselves to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Bend your knees. Glide yourselves up to a mountain. Hands will go above your crown. Look at the base of your palms. Exhale. Hands at your heart space. Inhale deeply.
Exhale, hands at your sides. Doing so good. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Maintaining a connection to the roof of your mouth with the tongue. Inhale. Exhale. Feel your heart. Feel your heart beating. Feel the blood rushing through your vessel. 3rd round. Inhale. We swing. Exhale. We fold.
Let's go left leg. Switch it up. Outside elbow. 1. Maybe you're going 2, closer to your tricep. 3, try to get that sole of the foot to touch the glute. 4. 5, hold it. Step back. Tuck your toes. Low lunge. 3. Exhale. Half splits, moving a little bit faster. Straighten out that left leg. Maybe give yourself a little wiggle on that right leg. Bend back into the right knee. Slide to your crouching warrior or your warrior 3 variation. Bring the left knee into your chest. Step it down. Hands will getting you to a flat back. And we fold. Flat back, right leg extends behind us. And we crunch to the outside. 1. Bringing the sole of the foot to meet with the glute. 2. The beauty of practicing within our home is that we're free beyond free. Moving freely in a place where we also feel free. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Extend it. Drop it down. Right knee drops. Both hands glide you to a low lunge. Can you believe you're already in round 3? You're doing so good. Drop it back down to a half split. And once again, family, if you feel at all any pain or any moment of discomfort, try to distinguish between discomfort and actually pain. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Because discomfort comes from places and where we're traveling that is new. Hands plant. And we step, jump, hop. Walk yourself to the top of a push-up. Take a push-up. Waject. Pyramid. Posture. Notice the difference between discomfort and pain. Discomfort arises when we're exploring new areas, creating new areas for ourselves. Pain is when we're exceeding the energy or space that we have allowed ourselves to be in. So a lot of the times we hit our discomfort before our pain, but inhale, we lift our heels, bend, step, hop, walk ourselves to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold around 4. Inhale, glide yourself up to a stand. Hands above our crown. Exhale. Hands our heart. Space. You can let your hands drop by your mountain. A lot of the times we let the discomfort lead us to our pain. We overexceed the limits that we have created for our body, for our vessel. So it's imperative that when we feel this level of discomfort, we actually honor it, we breathe into it. Round 4, here we go. Big toes touch. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Hold your breath here. Exhale, release. Inhale, flat. Exhale, release. Return to your flat. Extend to the left. Let's bring that left knee into our chin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold this last one. 5. Maybe kiss your knee if you can. Give it a kiss. Send it back. Drop your left toes down. Right foot will step up slightly. Drop your left knee. Both hands will reach above us. Great work. Driving through the big toes, planting through the outside of the right foot, coming to your half splits posture. Bend back in to that right leg. Feel the difference. See how this transition is actually working the hamstrings when you have the toes pointing towards Mother New, and when you gradually transition to a bent knee, feel that middle position where your hamstrings start to like, oh, turning on. Bend into the right knee, kick, drive the left heel behind you to the space that you cannot see, but know, trust, and have faith that it is there. Bring the left knee into your chest, step it down, step it down, step it down, step it down. Great work. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Return to your flat back, right leg into our chin. 1, 2, 3. Work. Hold it. Step it back, drop it down. Walk your left foot forward if you can, if you need to. Just repeating the cycles to hone into our breath and to with our movement. Exhale, come into a half splits variation of your choosing. Transition to a crouching warrior or warrior 3. Drop the right foot next to the left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. This time we're going to stand all the way up, gliding ourselves up to a stand. Hands will raise above our crown. Exhale. Head to our heart space. Let your hands drop by your side. Inhale. Exhale, finishing round 4. Flat back. Lift your heels. Teleport to a push-up position. Take your push-up. Drop to your knees, elbows. Slide to a wide jet. Extend to a pyramid 5 breath. Entering round 5. Good job. Look at your navel, look at your toes, or between your thighs. And if those are a little too much to look at, look directly where their eyes will land if you're looking in the middle between your feet and your palms. You're doing so good. Lift your heels, make your way to the top. Great work. Inhale, flat back. And we fold. Glide yourself up to a stand. Hands reach above you. Exhale. At our heart space. Inhale. Exhale. Hand fists at our side. Next inhale, raise your hands above your crown. Extend long. Exhale. Forward fold. Fall into the pond that's in front of you. Fall into the image of your loving and your highest self. Let's go right leg this time. Right leg's gonna extend long. Extend. Bring it in. Maybe meet your armpit this time. A new place that you haven't touched. Or maybe it's the same place that you're going to before. Working on that connection. And the breath work. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And extend it. Drop it back down. Adding on to this one variation. Dropping our right knee. Wipe the sweat out your eye if you need to. Half splits variation. This is what we're going to add on. Tent your hands onto your blocks or your books. Whatever is going to give you a little bit more height. What I want you to do now, family, is try to lift the left leg up off that ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, drop back down. Same thing here. Crouching or warrior 3 with assisted hand if you want. Bring that knee to your chest, step the foot down. Great work, flat back. Let me fold it. Plant your hands onto your fingertips or the flat of your palm or onto the block, whatever keeps your boat afloat. Keep that afloat. Bring that knee into your armpit if you want, or a different place. Working on that flexion, traction. Last one, hold. Wow. Extend it back. Drop the left toes down, family. Drop the left knee down, family. Raise your arms above the crown. Pull your tailbone down. Pull it in to flatten out that left hip. But continuously drive that left hip forward and pull back on the right. You're doing so good. Half splits. Let's try to lift that right leg up This might feel intense. Try it out though. If you can't do it, don't worry. 2, 1. That is difficult. Bend back into the right knee. Drive the left foot up behind you to a place you cannot see, but you know it is there. Family, it is okay to use your blocks here. Exhale, bend the left foot in. Return to your flat back. We won't go to a standing pose here. Exhale, fold. Take your vinyasa, step, jump, hop. Walk yourselves to a push-up. Take that push-up, knees, elbows, drop at the same time, and then you slide to a wide jet. Press off the top of your feet to lift your quads. Pull your elbows back, roll your shoulders to the back body. Lift. Pyramid 5 breaths. Find some stillness, some quietness, some peace. Lift your heels. Make your way to the top, family. Doing so good. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold round. Numéro 6. Inhale. Slide yourselves up to a stand. Bring your hands above your crown. Let your palms meet at your heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Allow your hands to cascade by your side. Pull the belly in. Pull the lower back in. Lift through that heart space. Now this round we're going to add on one more time. Still sticking with that half split variation with the lifted extended leg. This is round 6. You basically made it. Congratulations. Give yourself a smile. Maybe pat yourself on the back a little bit. Tell yourself, good job. Good job. You did it. Inhale, swing your hands above your crown. Look at the base of your hand. Inhale, deeply lift the ribs. Bring your palms to touch. If they can't touch, don't worry. It's the energy, it's the intention that counts. Pull your tailbone down. Elongate through your spine. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, we fold. Let's go right first. Extend the right leg. This time, family, what we're gonna do, if you need your blocks here, honor the blocks. Please honor the blocks. They'll help. Bend your knee into your chest. And what you're gonna do is try to transition into a standing posture with that right knee driving towards your right collarbone, and then we're gonna rotate the same way you just traveled it, extending long to the right leg. Rotate back to where you just were. That's 2. Good job. Send it back. This is our 3rd. Send it forward. Drive it into your collarbone. This is 4. Wow. Work that standing leg. Look how strong it is. Bring it into your chest. If you fall out, that is A-okay. Swing it back to your chest. Go right over. Transition the same way you came. Drop your toes. You can drop your toes this time. Drop them. Drop them. Drop them. Left foot forward. Drop your right knee. Keep your right toes tucked though. Slide into a low lunge. Whoa. If you lose your balance here too, that's fine. Half splits. Take that variation. Lift. And we drop. Not holding it for as long. Lift into a crouching warrior. Or a warrior 3. Bring that knee into your chest. Step it down. So good. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, we forward fold. Let's go to the left side, family. Remember, we're transitioning from a standing back to our warrior pose. If you fall like I just did, that's perfect. You're trying something new. Balance is not always going to be the same on the left foot or the right foot, or tomorrow, or next week Tuesday, or next week Thursday. It's not always going to be the same. Let's go one more for good measure because I lost count. Bring it into the chest. Work that standing leg, feel that glute turn on. Send it back and we drop. This is round 6. You guys are doing so good. Drop the left knee. Keep the left toes tucked though. Slide to your lower lunge. Lift the hips. Lift the ribs off of the hips. Lift the chest off of the ribs. Raise the collarbone toward Mother New. And work on the extension. Exhale. Bend that left hip. Lift that right foot. And we drop it back down. That right foot's way more intense. Warrior 3. Crouching warrior. Step your big toes together. Wow. Inhale, roll yourselves up to a standing posture this time. Hips drive forward, hands raised above our crown. Exhale. Hands in our heart space. Inhale deeply. Let your hands cascade by your side. This will be the last round, and you have done so good. Building strength, building balance, building dexterity, flexibility, and longevity. Just gonna check the time quickly. Just catch your breath. Stay with your breath. Doing amazing. Love it. Big toes touch. Last round, family. Inhale, hands above our crown. Look at your palms. Exhale. Glide yourself down. I'll move a little bit slow because we're adding on here, beloved. Right leg extends. Now we're transitioning again. No more crunching. Just transition to wherever it was you were in the prior round. That's 2. Wow. Doing so good. That's 3. Amazing. This is 4. The flexing and pointing of the toe absolutely helps with the transitioning here. Grip the floor with your 5 toes on the left side. Extend back. Drop into your low lunge. Drop that right knee. Extend the left leg forward. Raise above you. Great work. Half splits. Only staying here momentarily. Take that variation, family. Lift it up. Wow. Drop it back down. Now go into a high lunge variation this time. Great work. Drop your chest over your thighs. Send your hands behind you. Coming into this leaning lunge. Hold it. Pull that left hip back. Drive the right hip forward. Pull your hands back. Drive your collarbone forward. See if you can come to the tops of your toes on the right side. For 3. Lift that chest off that thigh. 2, 1. Bring into your chest. Drive it up to a standing posture. Step back down. Left foot. Inhale, we raise above our crown. Exhale, we fold over our front body. Extend long through the left leg. We transition for 1, 2, 3, 4, et 5. All you got. Extend the left leg long behind you. Drop the left toes. Lay back, lay arms, lay mains above our crown. Lifting our chest. Half splits on the right side. Lift, levy, the right leg. Drop it down. Remember, high lunge. Oh. Into the leaning lunge over the right thigh. Pick the belly, the lower belly off of that right thigh. Grip through the outer edge of that right toe, the right foot, and lean off the pinkies or the tops of the toes on the left side. Hold it. You can go. You can do it. Drive it into that chest. You can do it, family. Place it onto the ground. Great work. Hands above our crown. Exhale. Hands at our heart space. From here, step back with your left foot. Right foot's exactly where it's at. Have your left toes facing the long edge on the left side. Rotate the right toes now. So you're in this wide-legged stance. Great work. From here, rotate the right foot forward. Left foot's exactly where it's at. Use the outer edge on the left side. And start to bend into that right knee by driving the right knee over the right big toe. Once that happens, protect it by engaging through the hamstrings and sliding your right hip back into the socket. Squeeze your glutes together. Warrior 1
Hands above our crown. Always stay here for 3, 2. Inhale deeply. 1. Warrior 2. Open your hand. Left palm facing gap. Right palm facing new. Turn your chin to align with your right bicep. Extend that right leg. Lift it. Drop the right arm over your right ear. Right leg is long. You're gonna feel a release through that right hip. Drive that big toe mount into the ground on that right foot. Use your outer edge on the left foot to keep you stable. Exhale, bending back into that warrior 2 on the right side, looking forward. Find your balance or your composure. What I really wanted to say. Flex your biceps, flex the tris, extend out long. Straighten out both legs, rotate both feet to face the long edge. Now right away, opposite side, left leg's gonna go long. Left leg's gonna bend, right leg is going long. And we're squeezing our glutes in towards our middle line. And we're lifting from our middle line, okay? Warrior 1. Both palms above our crown. Left hip driving back, right hip driving forward. Both legs rotating to the back though. Exhale. Warrior 2. Left palm going forward. Right palm going back. Right palm facing gap. Left palm facing new. Sink lower if you can. Reverse that arm and straighten out that left leg. Feel the left hip extend by driving that left foot into the floor. I wonder if you guys heard that pop. Great sense of relief. Bend back into the warrior 2. Opening up our hips for our last few seconds. Close it. Hands above our crown. Rotate big toes to face the long edge. Hands will meet on our waist. We're gonna take a little forward, wide-legged fold here. Keep your hands on your waist here, family. Lift through the chest, length through the lower back, and just drop through your middle line. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze the big toe mounts together. This will be our last active pose. Maybe you're bouncing from side to side, bending the knees. Maybe enter to surfer's lunge. Take whatever is necessary. Whatever your body is allowing and is capable for you to explore, honor that. Taking some surfer bounces, some variations. Great work. Return back to the top of the mat. Both toes are swinging towards the top. Left toes kiss and meet the right big toes. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, we fold. Take your last vinyasa. Take your push up. Elbow, knees drop. OODJA. Pyramid pose. Whichever which way you want. Meet me in a cross-legged seat of your choosing. I'm gonna face you, beloved, and end our practice in gratitude. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for showing up for your best self, for your highest self, and your highest potential. ANKH, OODJA, SENEB. Namaste.